pretty people. Oh, the pretty people say hi, Teresa. Hello, gorgeous. Yes, I want to make sure that we're streaming in all of the places. If you are newbie to me, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Teresa. You're just now joining me. Yes, you're just now listening to the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. Hello, gorgeous. Say hi, Teresa. Yes, hello, gorgeous. So I had to quickly, this is going to be a quick training, but as promised, showing up. Yes, until the end. Yes, we got until the 31st, till the end. So we're going to be showing up as promised. So I love to see your beautiful faces. So if you are on Instagram and you're joining me for the very first time, say hi, Jerusha. I speak back. And then, of course, I got my TikTok family in the building. Say hi, Jerusha. Yes, so we got about 45 minutes or so, maybe an hour to train and teach and, yes, and motivate and inspire. Walk on the treadmill. So that's the goal, to get all of this done. And what are you doing for the holidays? So put in the chat. Tell me, are you already traveling? What are you doing? What are the plans? So Jerusha want to know your plans. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about simple, easy ways to follow up even during the holidays. If you have a product or service, you definitely want to follow up or have a system in place that's following up for you. And so we're going to help you with that tonight. I know it's a little late for my Instagrammers. You don't get all this goodness. TikTok get all the goodness all the time. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, that's probably where you want to go, because we get to really, have music on TikTok. We get to have all this fun over here on TikTok. So do me a favor, find me on the Tik and the Talk, and then we can go from there. Yes, I know. I just ran on and I said, we got to make it happen, Jerusha. You got to get your steps in. So if you've been following us on TikTok, we've been going for 6 months almost. We got until December 31st. Your girl is trying to push it out. Trust me. I don't even know why I said it. I was going to do this for 6 months. But once I say it, then I really have to do it for me, because I definitely want to make sure I commit to myself before I can commit to anybody else. So if you're feeling that, you understand that, put in the chat. Yes, Teresa, you actually follow through with your commitments to yourself. And that is going to make you an overall better leader, business coach, even sister, whatever, because you are committed to the goal. And so put in the chat, say hi, Jerusha. If you're on Instagram, you're joining me for the first time. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, that is my number one. YouTube is going to be my number one in 2024, and helping 1,000 people earn $1,000 every single month for extra money. Because what I'm understanding is, most people just need extra money. You don't want a 6 or 7 figure income. You love what you do. You just need extra money. Now, I believe everybody should have a backup plan. I don't care if you love what you do. I think everybody should have a backup plan just in case. And so, so we're going to get our 7 to 10,000 steps in, where we're going to finish them up for the rest of the day. So if you've been following us, we've been doing this for 6 months. We drink 1 liter of water a day. I drink from the Pretty People Water Bottle, which is my organization. I teach people how to build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag pretty people. Yes, so I have business coaching for that. And then, of course, we take 2 spoonfuls of this liquid collagen. And this liquid collagen, strengthens your bones, your joints, your tendons, your ligaments, your connective tissues, your skin, your hair. And so for 6 months, we've been going hard on TikTok. So if you're following me for the first time, just, make sure you hit the follow button, hit the screen so some hearts can come up on TikTok. So I do want to reach my goal on TikTok as well. And so, let me put my ice cream goal up here for the peoples. Say, Jerusha, put the goal up here for the peoples so the peoples can see the goal. Yes, Instagram, you don't get to see all this. So you got to join us over here on TikTok. And so you can see the goal. And so I definitely want to make sure I share with you actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, marketing, branding, upselling, how to get through the holidays and finish up 2023. Now is not the time to stop, to quit, to think about it. As much as I wanted to not come on tonight, I was like, okay, now is not the time, Jerusha. You committed to 6 months, and so you still got to keep going. Okay, this way, I don't actually have to do it Saturday and Sunday, right? So I'm like, all right, 5 out the 7 days, I'm here. So let's go ahead and make this happen. So so if you are joining me, say hi, Jerusha. I know Friday night for a lot of people, you go out, you do all the things, but you know what? Today, I'm still going to get these steps done with my peoples on TikTok. We're going to make it happen. So, yes, thank you so much. She said, I appreciate you being consistent. I appreciate you showing up. So, yes, because you never know who's watching. Somebody was saying she's not going to do it for 6 months. So now I got to do it. So, yes, now I have to share what I know for sure. So let me introduce myself. I'm Teresa. I'm a business coach. I'm a speaker. My background is radio and television. And my degrees are in communications and public relations. Love the industry, hated the hours. Decided I wanted to be have more flexibility, wanted time freedom. The first person who spoke to me about a home-based business, I said yes. I didn't look at any other companies. I was like, yes, let's go. And so I made myself, yes, concentrate. I became so focused. I was the person that didn't care if you did it, you didn't do it, your mama didn't do it, your cousin didn't do it. Doesn't matter. You're not Jerusha. Jerusha can't do it. And so once I made that commitment, went to the top of that company, did very well. Of course, in business ebbs and flows. So there were times I was like frustrated with the business, but times I want to quit the business, times I want to give up on the business. But because I do see the bigger picture, I do see financial freedom, I do see time freedom, I do see leaving a legacy. Because I see it, I keep going. And I've even prayed this prayer: God, remove it from my vision if that's not what you want for me. Tell me what you want for me so I can focus on that. Because I don't want to be chasing something that you don't even want from me. And so I've prayed that prayer so many times, like, tell me. Should I keep going? Should I stop? Tell me what you have for my life. So if you guys can relate at all, yes, if you can relate, she said yes. If you can relate at all, say yes, Jerusha. So yes, I do want to make sure I'm walking in his will and be purposeful in my steps. So yes, so if you're excited about going into the new year, you've started a business or you're building a business or you want to start one, this is the page for you. So yes, I get to show up and share what I know for sure. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades, and I started when my son was about 2 years old, and he's an adult young man now. And so that was years ago. So I look good, right? It's the liquid collagen. It's all of the things that I do, actually. I exercise, I drink water, I use a great skincare regimen. And so I think everybody should obviously be healthy and wealthy. And so it's no fun if you're wealthy, but you don't have good health, right? It's like, you're like, what's the point of it? So when I listen to people that are super wealthy, right, but they have all of these issues, I'm like, are they really enjoying themselves? So I ask God for both. I want the health and the wealth. So yes, if you want to learn some great business tips, this is the page for you. So tonight we're going to talk about, some easy follow-up strategies for the next 10 days. Oh, I love the hearts. Bam! Somebody giving me some hearts on the TikTok. Yes, hi, gorgeous. Thank you for the hearts. I love the hearts. Heart me up. So yes, so tonight, as I walk and get my steps on, we're going to talk about some easy follow-up strategies that you can do right now for the next 10 days. Oh, I love the hearts on Instagram. Instagram in the building. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love to see my peoples. Velma is in the building. Yes, I got YouTube in the building, so I'm streaming in several places. Now, I don't know if you guys use this service called StreamYard. So StreamYard has allowed me to stream in Instagram, so I don't have to use another phone. So yes, so we're going to see how this works out. So I just been testing out all of these different ways that I can show up on every platform all at one time. So yes, I want to make good use of my time, because time is the only thing we're not getting back. Thank you for the hearts on TikTok. Thank you for the love. Show Jerusha some love. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Caitlin is in the building. Hey, gorgeous. So yes, so let me share with you this easy follow-up formula. So how many of you have a product? If you have a product that you sell, put product in the chat for me. Just put product. I don't need to know what it is. If you have a service, put service. Because I want to see how many service-based businesses, or if you have an actual product. So put product. If you have a product, if it's a service, put service so I can see you. So let me just tell you, do me a favor. Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. Okay, if you're a newbie, put newbie. If you watch the replay, put replay. But more importantly, we want to share. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. And so I'm going to be sharing these actionable steps with you that you can take action right now and see results right now. So I'm that person. I like to inspire, but I like tactical things that I can do to better myself and better my business. And so that's what I like to bring to the table. Things that you can do right now. So let's talk about it. Hey, gorgeous. So yes, do me a favor. Um, Put it in the chat. If you have a product, just put product. If you have a service, put service. Now, this is what we're going to talk about. We're talking about following up in the next 10 days so you can end the year with the higher productivity than you did last year and going into 2024. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Natalie. How you doing? Yes, product. Okay. All right. Product over here. Good. She has a product. So this is going to help you out a lot, even in service. It's going to help you out a lot. The one thing that I've learned over the years in being an entrepreneur, you have to starve your distractions. You better write that down. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. So I woke up focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm focused. Whatever that task is, for the next 10 days, you have to focus. Yes, enjoy the family. Yes, eat as much as you want if that's your choice. But you still have to focus on the ultimate goal, which is building your business, building your client base, and making money. Okay. Now, I said this last night. I can teach you how to make money, right? But you have to want to make money. And so this is a way that you have to actually put it into action. It's great to write all this down. It's great, but if you don't implement, nothing's happened. So nothing from nothing leaves what? Nothing. And so this is great information. I need you to start it and then come back and tell me about it. And so I call this Pillow Profit, right? So yes, you can use an app. Yes, you can use systems and tools to help you with this. But let me tell you, for greater results, you're going to use your voice. So write this down. Great follow-up is better than no follow-up. So hashtag Pillow Profit, because if you're not following up, you're leaving 90% of your money on the table. Most of the money comes from the follow-up. If you have a product, weight loss, lotions, potions, pots, pans, CBD, keto, I don't care what it is. You have to follow up with the clients that showed some interest. They showed curiosity. You have to follow up. So here's my easy follow-up formula that I initially give anybody. Write this down. It's 2 + 2 + 2. Write it down. 2 + 2 + 2. Now I'm going to tell you what that means. First of all, you got to commit to the focus that I'm going to follow up until they say no, thank you. Now, yes, we do have automation to help us after a couple of days. Now, I even use automation, but initially you're going to meet me first, because it's nothing like the voice, in my opinion. It's nothing like making that personal connection, in my opinion. And then, yes, over time, then I can use an email campaign, a texting campaign, whatever, mini chat, whatever. But initially, people like to know they're talking to somebody, because how many of you really like calling some type of company and it's just everything is automated and you really just want to speak to a person because you really just have one question and you don't want to go through? Press 1 if you want the drum department. Press 2 if you want the wing department. Press 3 if you want the thigh department. Press 4 if you want, you don't even want to go through all of that. You're like, just let me speak to a person. Okay, so if you feel that way, same thing applies to your business. People do want to still make that personal connection. So consistent follow-up can generate additional income and leads for every, whatever product or service every single month, creating what I call Pillow Profit, right? That follow-up is going to continuously bring in profit. So the fortune is in the follow-up. People say that all the time, right? It's like a cliche, but it's true. The fortune is in the follow-up. I also believe the fortune is in the fellowship. That's why the voice is important. Like this right here, we're fellowshipping. Girl, we best friends. This is the fellowship. This is getting to know Jerusha, me getting to know you. So remember, building relationships helps you build successful businesses. So the 2 + 2 + 2 formula will catapult your business. So write this down. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. That's the easiest follow-up formula. Now, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. You got it Instagram, you got it YouTube, you got it TikTok, you got it. Real easy. Now, the reason why I said people like to hear the voice, even if it's the voice on Messenger and there's a microphone, you can press it and then they can still hear your voice. Because sometimes when I leave a message and I say, hi, this is Jerusha. I told you I was going to get back with you. They're like, oh, I didn't think you were going to talk to me. Oh, I can't believe it's you. Oh, I thought it was going to be your assistant. Oh, no, I want them to know, no, it's me. It's me. And I don't want you to think it's a bot. I don't want you to think it's a scam. So I want you to hear my voice initially. Okay. So that way you're comfortable with our back and forth conversation that we're going to have. So let me just tell you, the first call you make to each customer, they've expressed interest. Let me say that. So I have my liquid collagen that I talk about all the time, right? This liquid collagen is going to help your skin, your hair, your nails, your joints, your bones, your connective tissues, your ligaments, your tendons, all the things, right? And so when I speak to someone or on a story, or they suggested, their powder collagen, if they responded in any kind of way, when I promoted my liquid collagen, those are potentials, right? Those are potential prospects. So I'm going to make the connection because they showed some interest, right? Or curiosity. Now, this only works for people that have shown you some form of, I might be open to what you got. Okay. So now the first call you make, and I know you're going to say, but I don't have her number. I'm talking, if you're on social media, right, then there's a voice that you can leave. Now, if you do have her phone number, yes, there's this thing called a cell phone. It's a smartphone. It actually dials and then it can call a person. You can still talk. I know we've gotten away from actually using the voice. And so we want to bring that back. Okay. So now the first call you make to each customer in 2 days after they purchase, right? They placed an order. You talk to them. They said, yes, I want it. You sent your website. They purchased. Now you got to follow up. Okay. You want repeat business. You want this pillow profit. Yes or yes. Okay. So now the person has purchased. You made that connection. 2 days go by after they placed the order. The only purpose, write this down, Instagram. The only purpose of this call is to thank them. The problem is I purchase things and I never get a thank you, nothing, right? It feels good when people say thank you. Thank you for your business. This can be automated using an email campaign or texting campaign, but I'm going to need you to acknowledge that they purchased, right? And so that's why Chick-fil-A does so well. Make you feel like you want to spend some more money. However, this is nothing. Yeah. Even though you can text it, yes. But to me, it's nothing like you leaving the voice. So if I'm connected with you on social media, it's easy for me to press it on Instagram, the little voice, and be like, hey, Shanita, thank you so much for your purchase. You know, it helps me and my family grow our business. How else can I help you? Like, you're just going to leave a message. Okay, that's the first thing. The call or the voice takes less than a minute. And you want to be as brief as possible. And being brief is important, right? They don't want to hear a 2-minute message, 3 minutes, just quick, straight to the point. Thank you so much. I appreciate your business. Let me know how I can help you. The end. That's it. Now, I think you're brave enough that you can do it. Now, I know certain people, you are an introvert, but introverts rule the world. Okay? Everybody that I know that's a millionaire and a billionaire are introverts. Like the people you know that are billionaires, they're introverts. So you can actually leave a voice. Okay? You can do it. Now, once you leave that short message after they've purchased, right? 2 days have passed. They should have gotten it. What I would do is, she says, hold on one second. She says, say the message again. You want to say something like, just whatever you think about, but I'll tell you, like, thank you for your recent order, or thank you for your order of the lavender oil. I'll check back with you in 2 weeks to hear your results. Thank you for purchasing this liquid collagen. I'll check back with you in 2 weeks to hear your results, or see how well you're doing, or if you have additional questions. That's how quick the message is. And you want to tell her your business means a lot to me and my family. Have an amazing day. For me, I always say stay pretty because my brand is the pretty people. So does that make sense? You can watch the recording, replay, and just write that down. Okay. And yes, for the texters, that could be in a text. Yes. But again, we're talking about you building relationships and hearing the voice. So if you have 100 customers, right, then of course you can put it in a text. But 100 customers is not purchasing every day, right? Maybe they are. I've had that happen through a course, but typically, right? If you have a small business, typically 100 isn't doing it every single day. So I would imagine that the level that you have now, 10 new orders, 20 new orders, 30 new orders a day, is something that you can handle. Now, obviously, if it's more than that, yes, you're going to need an automation. Okay. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? So anything can be automated. But I can tell you what I've learned being on social media for the last couple of years. People still like to make the connection with you. Like right now, I see Caitlin is on here. Lady T83 is on here. Like I see the people name. After this, I can go to their page and say, thank you for watching the live. And use my voice to say it. Then I'm like, oh, okay, let me follow her. Because I want the business. I want the friendship. I want to build the relationship. So I want to make sure I acknowledge. People just want to be acknowledged. They're not being acknowledged at their jobs or maybe at home. And then when you show them some love, people like that. They can appreciate that. So it's not going to take me anything to go through certain names and say hi to the people. And I appreciate them watching the live. So surely if they purchase, it's not going to take me any time to go through and say, thank you for your purchase. Okay. Thank you for your order. So I want you to think about how you feel when it happens to you. Think about it, how you feel when you leave Chick-fil-A. You be like, I don't care if this chicken costs $20. Okay. They just make me feel good at Chick-fil-A. So I want my customers to feel that way as well. So I do have to do extra. Now, you obviously, once you start growing and you have thousands of customers, a lot of it will be automated. But I said the first initial. Okay, that's important, that first initial. And even if it's a recorded, now this is a little hack. Even if it's recorded, it's still your voice that you're leaving for them. So there are automations that I use. It's still my voice, but it's automated in my voice and it still can be sent to people. And so, yes, if you take my course, I teach how to use that type of automation. So it's still authentic. It's still you. And then people know it's not a bot. Hey, Miss Tina, how you doing? She said, I appreciate this. Okay, great. I wanted to see, is this helpful? Is this helpful? So if this is helpful so far, just put helpful in the chat. If this is helpful so far, put helpful in the chat. Okay. So I know a lot of you on my YouTube with the liquid collagen, same thing. I typically will come back and say, thank you for your order of the liquid collagen. Most of you usually get 2 or 3 collagens because we have 5 different formulas. And I'll talk about that right now. Oh, I love the hearts. Give me some love. Somebody giving me some hearts on TikTok. So I'll talk about the collagen right now because I know many of you grabbed it last night and you wanted to know Formula 1, Formula 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all different. So to save us some time, because I got to leave in about 30 minutes, to save us some time, and I want to get through the class, put collagen if you know you want to learn more about it. Just put collagen because I have a freebie for you. So I'm going to give you this freebie that talks about all 5 formulas. Put collagen or go straight to my profile. It's so easy. Go straight to my profile, click my link tree. You'll see collagen. You'll get a free guide that's going to tell you why Jerusha loves this liquid collagen. It'll explain the ingredients. Everything that you need is going to be on there. Then, yes, shoot me a message and I will definitely answer your questions. I want to know your health goals, and then I'll recommend, which collagen I think is best. Now, I take 3 of the 5 collagens. I've tried 3 of the 5. I will tell you my favorite. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. I'll tell you my favorite of the 5 collagens, and then you decide which one is going to be best for you. Is that fair? Yes or yes? So let me know if that's fair. Let me look on Instagram. Lady Samantha in the building. Hi, Lady Samantha. Yeah, so let me see if I can put this in the chat. Oh no, I don't have it on this. You can text collagen. I'm gonna put this number right here on if you text, hold on. If you text collagen on Instagram, then it'll automatically be sent to you. Hold on one second. Let me see if that works. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, wait. It might work. Hold on one second. So yes, put collagen in the chat, or it automatically comes on Instagram. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, so just put collagen, and then you'll automatically receive the info. You'll receive that free guide, and I want you to have that guide because it's so important. I want people to not get educated because a lot of times I see we can sell all these things, but I want you to actually know how it's going to help you because I need you to get excited about it. Because if you get excited about it and you see results, man, you're going to tell people about it. And so that's going to help all of us. You get what you want, and I'm going to get more customers. So I actually want you to know the benefits. So like I said, there's 5 different formulas. I'll go through them really quickly. So you have the first formula, which is for your immune system. It's going to support your respiratory and cardiovascular health. The second formula, that's formula number 1 for your immune system. It has zinc and elderberry. The second one, this one is going to improve your joint mobility, your bones, your lubrication. It's going to boost your vitality. That's formula number 2. Because we have the patent of the hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic acid and the collagen together, people lose weight. So I've heard people say, I've lost 2 pounds, 7 pounds, 12 pounds. So that's an extra bonus. Then formula number 3 is for your skin. It's for better looking skin. Of course, look at my skin. So less fine lines and wrinkles here. My skin is hydrated, firmness, no discoloration and all the things. And then we have formula 4, which this is people's favorite. It's going to reduce joint discomfort. It's going to promote healthy cartilage and connective tissues. Most people love formula 4 because as you get older, you have joint discomfort, right? And then the last one is formula 5, which is this one, which is my favorite because it promotes energy, stamina, and mental focus. Energy, stamina, and mental focus. That's where I get it from. But it also helps your tendons, your joints, and your muscles. And so because this has type 1, 2, and 3 collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate all together, it's going to improve your joint health. It's going to keep your bones stronger. It has resveratrol. What that means is it reverses the signs of aging. And so we're all going to age. We're just going to age gracefully because we're taking a liquid collagen. Now, you should start taking this in your 20s because we stop producing collagen in our 20s. I didn't know that. Remember, I said I want you to get educated about it so you know what you need for your body. Now, had I known in my 20s, I would have done it. And so we have those 5 different formulas because they target different things. They're all healthy, obviously, but they target certain areas. And so when I would tell you, get educated, I have a free guide. You can just put collagen or go to my profile, grab it, bam. If you're on Instagram, you put collagen, it's going to come back to you automatically. Go collagen, go collagen. So yes, if you want this type of energy, girl, I take 2 spoons, 1 in the morning, 1 at night. Okay. 1 in the morning, 1 at night. You can remember to do that. Very easy. Now, not only does it help the things that I suggested, but what I love is it's going to improve your blood microcirculation, which means it improves your veins. And so, people who, they need that, their blood needs to be circulated a little bit better. They need to take a collagen. It also helps your gums. I have nice teeth. It helps your gums, your eyes. It's just going to promote stronger, healthier everything in your body, your hair, your nails. And so I love the fact that I can see the benefits over time. And what I tell people to do, start consistently taking it in the morning and at night. 30 days, right? Tell me your results. 60 days, tell me your results. It's not immediate. It's not you take it tonight, tomorrow, you're going to see results. And so I just want to be honest about that. Over time, you're going to be able to tell a difference. Now, how does it taste? I've only tried 3 of them out of the 5, so I can only tell you what I know. So one of them tastes like a Formula 3, tastes like a flat Coke. Okay, been sitting out all day, but you still drunk it. Tastes like that. One of them, Formula 2, tastes like prune juice. Okay, and then this is Formula 5. It tastes like medicine. Mhm. It's not the perfect, strawberry, but it tastes like medicine. And because it's promoting healthy tendons and joints and it gives me this type of energy, I take it. So this is the one I take for tonight. Like I said, I take one in the morning, one at night. So it's brown. So can you see that? Kind of not really. Okay. So it's brown, tastes like medicine, easy, 1 spoonful, really easy for you to do. And so if you're that person, you really want to be healthy and wealthy, and you want to start now, put collagen and I'll send you the freebie and I'll be able to answer your business questions and we can go from there. Does that sound good? Yes or yes? All right, so let's get back to our training. All right, she's like, yes, I want the collagen. All right, and if you know the formulas you want that I just gave you, that's fine too. Just put Formula 1 and 5, Formula 2 and 3. One girl told me I need all 5. That's cool. I know people who use all 5, like I use 3 of them. So there's no right or wrong way. And what I found is when I started taking it, I've only started taking it this year of 2023. Okay. So it's not like I have years of experience. I only share what I know for sure. So when I went to the doctor, I was like, do you take collagen? He was like, yes. He's like, yeah, you should too. And I'm thinking, I've been coming to you for a minute. You never said that. So you've been doing it. So sometimes we just have to get educated on our own and we have to learn. And then we start implementing and doing things that we need to do to be healthier. Does that sound good to you guys? She said, yes. Okay, good. So ask your doctor the next time you go, male or female, if they take some form of collagen. I can almost guarantee they do. And so, yes. So get into it. Get into it, peoples. All right. So let's get back to our business training. Now, the 2 + 2 + 2 formula for a quick follow-up to create pillow profit. #pillow profit. So you already did your 2 days where you just thank the person for purchasing with you and it helps your family. You appreciate them. That's the first one. Then in 2 weeks, the second voice message or call to the customer in 2 weeks, the purpose of this call is to provide service. Write that down. The only purpose is to provide service. Okay. If this is helpful, put helpful. Did you tag your business bestie yet? Girl, stop playing. Tag your business bestie. So you want to provide a service and you want to say something like this. Are you enjoying your product? Or how is your product working? Or what have you noticed with your new product? Can you tell a difference? Okay. Or tailor it around your product. If it's a text, same thing. This is the good part. If she texts you, yes, I love my product. I can tell I lost 5 pounds. Yes, I love the liquid collagen. I can tell I have more energy. Yes, I love the essential oil. I can tell, I have less sinus headaches or whatever it does. If she's texting you that, that's leverage. That's credibility. So now you have it in written form that you can use as a testimony about your product. So now you're going to take that testimony and post it as a story. You're going to take that testimony and post it, if you go live like me and show people, hey, this person loved it. These are their results. So this is your credibility when other people tell you about your product, even if it's something a little negative, because I had one person say it doesn't taste good. I never said it tasted good. I said it's not nasty. Okay. It's not nasty. So I think it's important for you to let people know what others are saying about it too. I have tons of testimonials, right? So it's important that you call and say, so how are you loving it? Now, I wouldn't say something like, is it good? Those aren't positive questions. You want to ask a positive question like, what results are you having? That's a positive question because she'll tell you if she's not having it. You don't need to ask, well, did you lose weight? You don't need to say that because it could be inches and not weight. It could be that she just feels better. So I would definitely make sure you have your questions that you ask depending on your product. So feedback is a testimony for you. Testimonials are valuable for you. okay, for your business. And so do me a favor, okay? Always ask yes questions. Always ask yes questions. Write that down. So I'm going to ask, did you learn something tonight? And I'm shaking in a yes motion. Yes, you've learned something tonight. So make sure you do the same thing when you're talking to people about your product or your service. If it's a call and they answer, same thing, you're going to ask the same thing. And so now, if you have to get permission, she said, what if they don't want the testimony? You can ask. Most people don't really care. I've never had anybody like, no, please don't tell anybody I did lose 5 pounds. Like, I've never had anybody say, oh, Jerusha, that liquid collagen works so good. Don't tell anybody I have more energy. Most people want other people to feel the same thing. Now, we don't have to use their name. So what I would tell people, hey, I'm going to screenshot your message in Messenger, and I'll take your name off of it, and I'm going to post it in my stories, right? So you still see it's a person, but I don't have their whole name or half of their name. I have the last name, not the first name, but first name, just to make sure that person is comfortable, because they might not want people to know they're trying to lose weight or whatever it is, right? So if you have to ask, I would say yes, ask. But I've never ran into anybody that got results and you say, hey, can I share with people your results? And they're like, oh, no, don't tell nobody I feel good from taking that essential oil. I've never had that happen. And so, yes, so you get my point, right? So you can ask, say, would it be okay if I share, your testimony on my stories? Would it be okay if I share your testimony in my course? Would it be okay if I share your testimony? You can ask, okay? And so that positive feedback is going to help you out. Now, if you're on the phone, obviously you can still tell her to text you that same verbiage that she used, her same experience. So you do have it in a text. And so I tell people all the time, this is proven credibility. And like now, even if you're learning something tonight, and I said, #helpful, #helpful. If you learned anything, you got inspired, #helpful. Show me some love. That's also credibility. So I can go back and I can put in search #helpful, and I can see everybody who actually put #helpful. Now, see, technology is great if you use it. These tools are great if you know how to use it. So yes, because I want to see who got helped. Okay. Now, so that's the first 2 days after they purchased, and then 2 weeks you're going to tell them and ask about their results, and then 2 months after using your product. Okay, a pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you too, Yolanda. She said, I've never heard it that way. Yeah, everybody trains differently. This is the easiest way. I have a follow-up ebook, which is more intense, actually. It's follow-up for an entire year. This is the fastest 2 + 2 + 2. Anybody can do that. A person that starts today can do this. The follow-up ebook is a little bit more in depth because I'm giving you what to say for a year. The sequence of how you're supposed to say it, all of that is laid out in the ebook. But this, you can take this right now and start. Okay. So the third call you make to each customer, right? If you have a few customers and not 100, is approximately 2 months after the last time. And so the 2 month call is building a rapport. And you're just checking in with the customer for now. You're just checking in. Now, when I taught this at a conference before, people were like, well, what if your product runs out in 30 days? Well, then your sequence would be different. And that's why I said, depending on your product or if it's a service. So then you would change, right? You still have a system. You would change, obviously, if your product ended in 30 days. Most products work within 60 days. So that's the 2 month mark. You got to get, because people forget, oh, I got to get back on it, right? So, but if yours is different, then you change it. And so what I do is, mine is 2, like I said, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. So what you're going to say is you never ask for the sale in the call, right? You're not going to need to ask her because she's going to bring it up. Because whenever you have great customer service, you actually want to buy again. I don't have to force you to buy. I don't have to beg you. I don't have to chase after you, especially if you've gotten results. So the question is, do you want those same results? If I say this liquid collagen is going to help you have this type of stamina and energy to talk for an hour and train and feel good about it, and then you start using it and you get those results, I'm not going to have to ask you, you still want to feel good? You're going to want to feel good, right? Because it's better than what it used to be. So your call in 2 months is not to say, are you ready to reorder? Okay. It's that at that point, you want to make sure you're building a rapport, a true connection, understanding your customer, because this is when you can upsell because that worked. Now you probably have a product that pairs with that product to give you even more results. So I would say, hey, so-and-so, I was calling to see if there's anything I can help you out with right now. And so any gift giving ideas, any birthdays that are coming up, any special occasions that are coming up, is there any way that I can help you make your life a little bit easier? That's why you're calling. What can I do to help you? That's going to help her out, okay? It doesn't matter. Everybody has somebody's birthday, anniversary coming up, the holidays. It doesn't matter. By the way, if you're having like a virtual event, you invite them. If you're having a Zoom event, you invite them. If it's another type of whatever that you get to speak, you invite them. Or your mentor is speaking at an event, you invite them. This is also your time to say, hey, I don't know if you're busy, but I'm having this virtual event. I would love for you to attend, just for, the support. If she says yes, great. If she says no, great. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because if she says yes, she comes into your world. She gets to hear about your company, your product, whatever it is that you are attending. She's going to really want to support you because she sees the vision. If she says no, don't take it personal. No just means the next opportunity. So if she says no, it doesn't matter, right? You just go ahead and finish your statement like, okay, great. She's going to say, you know what? I'm running out of my lavender oil. I'm running out of my weight loss shake product, whatever. I'm running out of the liquid collagen, Jerusha. She's going to say it because I made small talk. I'm interested in her. I'm interested in her health and well-being because I'm asking questions about her, right? Because I could be interested or I could be interesting. I'd rather be interested in the customer. I could tell her all my accolades. I could tell her, I could do all of these. And how would it help her? It wouldn't. It would help me like feel better, but it wouldn't give me a repeat order. The goal is pillow profit. Hashtag pillow profit. That's the goal. So you got to be interested in people. So she'll say, I'm running low. He's like, okay, great. I can pop it in the mail tomorrow. Now, I love the hearts. I don't know what I said, but okay, girl. Most people, right? They just want to know you care. Because if you make the money, the only thing you care about, people can sense that and they say it. Oh, she all about the money. She all about the money. We have to make money. That's why you have a business. However, you have to love your product. So for me, I love the liquid collagen. So even if you purchased it and you're like, oh, I love it too. I'm happy you loved it and it works for you. Now, if your product doesn't work, then of course it was about the money. But if you're for sure that it's going to work, it's going to give you some level of results, then yes, you wanted to sell it to them. I want you to have it. So I would just keep going. If she says, no, I don't want to reorder right now. I don't know if your company has automation where it's a subscription, even if it's not, but she goes into your follow-up. It's not over. She just didn't want to reorder for whatever reason. But again, if she's in your follow-up sequence, it'll come back again. And so for me, when I was on the phone with someone, I would say, hey, would you like me to put that in the mail right now? And then they would say, yeah, you can go ahead. Typically, you have all of their information from the first order. But if you don't have all the information, I don't know why you wouldn't have it, because if they purchased before, you have the address and email and you have all the information. You can just place the order and then have it shipped to them. And sometimes people say, hey, I don't want you to ship it this month. I'm still not out of it yet. If they're not out of it and they should be out of it, that means they didn't use it. So I know this should be gone. If you use this every day in the morning, at night, right? 30 days is no way you still have this, right? And it's just a spoonful. So that just tells me you didn't do it every day, right? So she's like, oh, I'm not ready to reorder. You can ask, hey, are you consistently able to do it every day? Okay. And then she's like, no, I got sick for a week and I wasn't able to do it, whatever the excuse is. And then you tell her the best results come from people using it every day. And I want you to get the best results. And so then you just check back with her, put her in your follow-up sequence and keep it moving. Because remember, she's not your only customer. You're building your customer base. Okay. Then you say, okay, I'll follow back up with you in 5 weeks. I'll follow back up with you in 4 weeks, whatever it is. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? So you just want to make sure you listen to the customer, be interested in the customer, listen to what they want, not what you want them to have, because I have other products other than the collagen. Okay. I just love that one the most. So if someone's like, yeah, I really need something for, my gut, my digestion. So I can recommend other things. If they're already on that collagen, I can recommend other products, right? But I got my number one hero product in their face because that's the one I want them to try. That's the one I want them to get results from immediately, right? So yes, you can upsell at that next call. You can upsell when you 2 months, you can upsell because they've had enough, they've used it enough for 2 months to know if they love it or they don't. So yes, I would definitely try and upsell. And don't be afraid to upsell when you follow up, because guess what the girl does? Thank you for the heart. Somebody just loved me. Don't be afraid to upsell, because waitresses do it all the time. When they come back to the table after you've gotten your entree, they say, would you like dessert? They're upselling you. They don't feel bad. They don't feel like they're getting your money. It's a part of the job. Okay. Just like when they come back and give you a wine choice, right? Would you like to try this type of wine? They don't feel like they're getting you. So you shouldn't feel that way. Like, I know this liquid collagen is good, right? Once you start taking it, I am going to suggest another product that goes with this as a compliment, right? And I don't feel bad about it because I know you're going to feel better and better and better. And that's the goal, to be healthy and wealthy. So yes, don't feel bad about upselling. Everybody does it. Everybody upsells. Even Chick-fil-A. Okay, so yes, everybody does it. And especially if your product line is something consumable like food, you want to use this type of formula because they should be running out. Now, some of you said service, and I saw a t-shirt business. I'm not going to run out of t-shirts. So I like consumable items because that creates residual income. You're going to run out of certain items. And if they work, you're going to get it again. Kind of like Tylenol. When you run out of Tylenol, you're going to go get it again. And so I just think that if you sell t-shirts or you sell clothing, people don't actually run out of it. They might want some more t-shirts or they want another outfit, but it's not a consumable item, right? So it just depends on your product. Now, if it is clothing, you wouldn't have to follow up 2 days, 2 months. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, because it's clothing. But I would have them in a follow-up sequence. 2 days, absolutely. should follow up because that's your thank you. And then I will follow up again 2 months because an event could be coming up. They could be going, their birthday should be coming up or something where you can offer your service and go if you have a boutique or clothing or whatever. So I think that's the only difference. Most people don't, if I bought a purse from you, I'm probably not wanting a purse every month. I'm not running out of purses, but I probably want one again, depending on the outfit. So I would still have them in the sequence. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. So I always go for the consumable items, but that's me. And jewelry, the same thing. If your product is like jewelry, home decor, you can probably stick to a quarterly follow-up. And I think that'll be fine. So quarterly, especially if it's like home decor and things of that nature, that's probably a quarterly thing. They're not running out. Was this helpful? Yes or yes? Okay. You guys get, yeah. And if it's a service, this is what we used to have. I'm not even going to say the service because somebody might be on here. We had this service. We still have it, but with somebody else. We had this service that we put a lot of money into this service. And the person that sold us the service, initially he was ready to give us the service. And we met with him for lunch and he had the big dogs with him. And, it was like, okay, we about to make this money, flip this money, da, 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 da. And it's quite a bit of money, right? And I was expecting this person to follow through because I'm like, we're putting this money in your hands because we know you through somebody, right? And the person we know you through, we know that person. They happen to know you. They trust you. Their money is with you. So we feel comfortable, right, doing this. So we meet and they're talking, this is what we're going to do. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay. And so we invest this money. And a month go by. He doesn't call and check, how y'all doing? How you feeling? You got questions. They give us all this information, pamphlets. We did research. He was not a good agent. Okay. He was not good. And so I just felt like you wanted a one-time sale, like you get a percentage and all this stuff, right? And I didn't feel the love. And I'm in sales. I just felt like I needed a different level of service. And I don't care if it's a $5 Chick-fil-A or a $20,000 deal. I need to see the love. And I didn't see it. And so eventually over time, I was like, maybe they're busy. Life happens. There's a 1-800 number. But no, I want that personal attention because when you was trying to make the deal, you was calling and texting. You was ready to meet for lunch, ready to meet for dinner, ready to meet at a conference room. You was ready. So I'm going to need that same level of energy. And it doesn't need to be every day. But I need some emails to come through. I need a holiday email to come through. You have my birthday information. I'm going to need a birthday email to come through. I need that to happen because for me, I like, you acknowledge that I helped you, right? That we're in this. So I think you should think about that when you have a business. People really want to be remembered. They don't just want to be a sales ticket. And so anyway, we changed people's. Okay, we moved the money. But yeah, and they didn't even call when that happened. But yes. So I think it's important for you to show people how much you care. And because they don't even care how much you know. They don't care about that. They want to know how much you care. And when they know how much you care, they want to do business with you. And so that's what I've learned over the years is to pour into the peoples. Like see the people, see the people, see the people. The dollars will come. If I just focus on the people, help the people, inspire the people, teach the people, the money will come. And it's hard for people to do that. And I know why, because when you need the money, that's all you can see. Like, I just need the money. I need the money. And I know that becomes the focus. I understand that more than anybody. And so when you focus only on the dollar signs, you're going to miss the people. And so I just think it's important that you have a follow-up system And that's just one of the easiest ways that I've been able to follow when I first started in business was the 2+2+2. That was the fastest and easiest way. Obviously, now I do have automations and assistant things that are in place. But I would say starting off, you just need to have a great system. Systems equal to success. Okay. There's no easy way. You just got to have systems that are easy to follow. Write this down. Here's an acronym for system. Save yourself time, energy, money. Save yourself time, energy, money. A pretty person to put that in the chat for me. That's what systems stand for. Every successful person, they have systems in place. And so if you have a follow-up system in place, you're going to grow your business. Hashtag pillow profits. You're going to create pillow profits. So when you are vacationing, you're enjoying the holidays, you already have money coming in. I have a sound on my phone when an order comes in, it says ching ching. Like that way, if I'm having a dinner with my family, if I'm playing a Christmas game, I hear ching ching, right? So I'm still doing the things that I love to do, which is spend time with my family, and I'm making that pillow profits. But I've done the work. I've followed up. I listened to their concerns. I suggested what they may need. You have to do the work. And most people, they don't want to do the work because the work is hard. The work is hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm not one of those trainers be like, you know, the work it, girl, it's challenging. The work is hard, but it's going to be worth it. See, that's the difference. It's going to be worth it. And that's just like if you are a mom, hashtag mama boys. If you are a mom, hashtag moms in the building. You know, the birthing of the child is hard, you know. And so even if you had a C-section like me, the whole process is hard. The pregnancy for me was not fun. It was hard. It was not fun to me at all. So I understand people love it. Great. But it wasn't a fun process and it was hard. But then when the baby came, I'm like, oh, I love it to death. I'll give my life for this baby. It was all worth it. And that's how you'll feel about your business. So right now, the process is hard. Even though I have hard days too in my business, just like you, people don't think you have hard days. Yes, 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 yes. If I'm not having hard days, I'm not growing, right? Yes, I have hard days just like you. And I know it's a part of the process. And I know it's going to make me stronger for my next role, my next purpose that God has for me. So I just go through the process. Write this down. If you know the end from the beginning, you'll stay empowered in the process. Jerusha. If you know the end from the beginning, you'll stay empowered in the process. I can see the end. All I know is my boys are going to have a legacy. I can see the end. I can see the vacations for my boys. I can see it. And so that's what keeps me going. And so even like it's Friday night and I'm on this live, this is a part of the process, right? It's a part of the system that I have in place. And so I know even if it doesn't pay off tonight, which it will. Oh, I love the hearts. Heart me up, girl. Even though if it didn't pay off tonight, it's going to. And so right now is the time that you need to show up online. I know it can be difficult. I know it's challenging. I know your time is short. My time is short too, but I still make the time. So there's no such thing. Everybody has the same 24 hours. The beggar and the billionaire have the same 24 hours in the day. Oprah has the same 24 hours in the day that I have. So it's just that she's making different choices with her time. And so she said, say it again. If you know the end from the beginning, you'll stay empowered in the process. I learned that a long time ago. I'm like, Jerusha, you know the end, baby. You know the end is coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And obviously, it's a whole nother training that I have on how you talk to yourself throughout the day. So if you follow me, you'll get all this goodness. I don't want to be the best kept secret. So if you're not following me, go ahead and follow right now. Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. Go ahead and do it right now. Because I don't want to be the best kept secret. I think I'm like, I don't want people not to know how to build their businesses online and offline. I don't want people to, it's like, I don't know how to leverage and monetize social media. Yes, you can learn how to do it right here. You can learn how to leverage and monetize. Most people are not doing both. Those are 2 different things. So I want to encourage you. Have a wonderful holiday. I might see you. I don't know if I'll see you on Saturday or Sunday. I will see you on Monday, right? So I'll tell you happy holidays, but definitely make sure you're following. I just love that you're learning hashtag helpful. Put that in the chat. If you want the collagen, you're like, I want the freebie. All you got to do is put collagen and it'll come directly to you. I'll send it to you on TikTok. And so just put collagen because I want you to go into the new year, yes, on some type of system with your body and your career. I love the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate your presence. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerisha, and I'll see you on the page. Wait, Instagram. If you love this, because I just started doing this at night on Instagram, but we've been doing this for 6 months on TikTok. So Instagrammers, you can come over on TikTok with us because we can have a little bit more fun. We can play music over here. They can walk with me on the treadmill over here. And so Instagram is a little different. So yes, I would love to see your face over here on TikTok. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerisha, and I'll see you on the page. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, collagen. Put formula 1 and 2 if you know the formulas, or just put collagen. I'm going to send you the freebie. Okay. Yes, ma'am.